Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're back with another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. In the last episode, we ended up getting into a tavern fight, which resulted in me and Hans getting locked up. Eventually, though, we got let go. However, Hans decided to split off and go his own way. We're going to eventually find him again. We also heard about a wedding going on, and von Berg might be attending there. And that was our main reason for coming to this region, so we can deliver him the message. We'll need to try to find some way to get to that wedding, but to do that we'll need to find some honest work, and maybe from there we'll be able to get an invitation. For now though, we're going to go explore the town a little bit and try to get our bearings. It's the first time we've been to Troskowitz, so we need to get a lay of the land still. Hopefully if we're lucky though, we can find some extra gear. Otherwise, I hear that the blacksmith is looking for work. We might as well check out the general store first, see if they've got anything that might be useful for our journey. Although I doubt I've got any money. I'm also still running around in nothing but my underwear still, it seems. No wonder people are looking at me like I'm crazy.
A few days I salvaged something.
The shop didn't really have anything that we could afford. Not having any groschen really puts a kind of a damper in our purchasing power. So anyways, it looks like we're just going to head out and look for some work. These horses are just sitting out here free, right? Nobody would mind if I just borrow one, would they? Along our way, we came across the Gamekeeper's wife, who seemed to be in need of some help. Being the true hero that we are as Henry, we're going to stop and see what she needs.
God bless you.
Oh my gosh, lady, don't sneak up on me like that.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Bergo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Do you know where he might be? Where is his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlag Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
Does that happen often? That he gets lost in the woods?
He disappears for a while from time to time when he gets orders from Lord von Bergo. And besides that, well...
What is it? You can tell me.
He drinks a bit sometimes. Then everything takes him longer. His job isn't easy, so I understand when he does, and I don't get upset with him.
I understand. But maybe you're right, and it really is something else this time.
Exactly.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
What can I expect in return for helping you?
I can give you some groschen. We aren't too badly off. But above all, if you help him, you'll be in his good books. And everyone wants to be in my Vostatek's good books.
All right. I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
All right. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there. God be with you.
Alright, so it looks like the Gamekeeper might be in trouble. But I agree with Henry, why doesn't Vitek, his son, just go out and help? Vostek's son must be good for nothing. Now that I finally figured out how to actually equip my torch, let's see if we can find Vitek and see why this good for nothing is not looking for his father.
Good day to you. What would you like?
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
Do you even realize what's at stake here? The woods are a dangerous place. Do you really want something to happen to him? Your mother would be a widow, and you'd be an orphan. Who'd take care of you then? As soon as Laura von Burgov found a new huntsman, he'd have him move into your cottage, and you'd have to leave. Or do you have a sack full of groschen stashed away somewhere, so you could go and buy a new house in Prague?
Kurva, all right, shut up already. I'm not stupid. Father may be a drunken bastard, and living with him is a chore. But Mother still loves him. I'll help you, but only for her sake.
Where did he go? Tell me.
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go and see if there were any wolves about. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the shore, and then turn north into the old forest. If you didn't get boozed up and forget, that is. Wouldn't be the first time.
Shouldn't you be looking for your father? You can come with me.
Ha! Forget about it. I'm sure it'll end with you dragging his drunken arse home anyway, and I'd rather avoid that.
Be that as it may, I'm going out to look for him.
No need to rush. At least it would give him time to sleep it off and come home on his own.
Alright, yeah, I was right about his son. He's a good for nothing. Look, guys, even if your father's a drunk, that doesn't mean you should just leave him out in the woods to die. And since the man's own son isn't gonna lift a finger, I might as well step in to try to help. Plus, it probably wouldn't hurt to be in good favor with the Gamekeeper. I'm not saying I would do any poaching, but if I did, and I just so happened to get caught with it, it would be nice having the Gamekeeper like us. Well, let's set out and see if we can find him. Alright, we're getting pretty close now. He should be around this area somewhere. If only it wasn't so dark, it might be a little bit easier to find him. And it looks like we walked right into a pack of wolves. I guess this explains why he hasn't come home. Although, given he's actually still alive and screaming, I wonder where he's hanging out if the wolves haven't killed him yet. I must have gotten hit pretty hard in the head or something in the start of this game. My combat skill seems to have downgraded pretty significantly from the first game. Looks like being a knight's not as easy as we thought it would be. It's fine though, I'm not going to lose to a couple of overgrown dogs. These wolves, though, are making it easy to hit them, and shockingly enough, they keep biting back. I guess they don't like taking sword swings. I definitely feel like I gotta do some training before we get into some serious fights. I should not be struggling this much with a couple of wolves. Oh man, that's at least one of them down, but there's still two of them roaming around. And I'm just barely holding on still at this point. I signed up for help when I'm drunk, not fighting off packs of wolves. If I make it through this fight, that'll be a miracle. At this point, I'm probably worse off than an actual Gamekeeper. It's amazing that I haven't even bled out yet with as many bites as I've been taking. Ugh, if only I had Mutt with me. He'd be able to help me out in this fight. I wonder where he went. Poor little guys. 2 wolves down, 1 left to go. I can do this. I just need to take it slow and let them come to me, parry, and then hit them as they're getting away. This last wolf here knows what's about to happen. He knows he's about to take a sword to the face and doesn't want to attack. It's fine though, he's got to come sooner or later and I'm going to whack him. Oh my gosh, how is this wolf still alive? I've hit him multiple times already. One more good hit and that's got to be it, I'm sure. Wow, I can barely see, but I think I finally killed him. I need to immediately heal up. I've got like no health and I'm bleeding out. I don't know how I'm still alive. I don't want to say that was a little bit of luck, but geez, yeah, I feel like I was a little bit lucky to make it through that. Hopefully there's no more wolves in the area and I can just get the Gamekeeper out of here safely.
You alright?
I fucked up my bloody ankle, damn it. Thank God you were passing by. Otherwise they'd have eaten me for sure. I'm Vostatek, huntsman.
Your wife sent me.
My dear Zlata. Thank God for her. What's your name?
Henry.
And thanks to you as well, Henry. You've got to... that hurts. You've got to carry me. Christ in heaven. Of course this happens to me.
Where do you want me to carry you? We're a long way from the nearest sawbones.
I've got a hideout, not far from here.
What are you going to do there? Someone should have a look at that foot.
No. First we have to pick up Pepik at the hideout. Then you'll take us... Fuck! Ow! You'll take us both home.
Where is that hideout of yours? Is it far?
Not far. But not all that close either.
That's just great.
Look, the best thing will be if I give you directions as we go.
I'll help you then.
Throw me over your shoulder, and I'll tell you where to go. I just need a drink first, or I'll pass out from the pain. Do you want some?
All right. If I'm going to carry you the whole way, I'll need the strength.
You're my kind of fella. To good fortune, the treacherous bitch.
So I'm sitting here on
strong.
3 health, severely injured right leg, and this guy wants me to carry him out of the woods. For fuck's
Let's
sakes.
go.
Alright, let's fucking do it.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn
It
away
doesn't even
from
look
the
like I can
pond.
put him on my horse. Damn, that would make this a whole lot easier.
And keep going. Here.
We finally made it to
We've got
Vostatek's
find
hideout
Pepik.
after wandering through the woods for a good while, still just barely holding on with a little bit of health left. Severely injured right leg, being taken
What now?
advantage of by a drunk over here. I
I
better
need a
get paid
drink.
well for this
To
bullshit.
catch my breath. Here, take my water skin. Fill it up in that barrel over there. I'll just lie down here in the meantime.
I think Vostatek has the wrong impression of what we're doing here. We're being treated like a dang maid. He can get his own freaking water.
Henry, water!
Yeah, I'm coming. Hold your horses, you lazy drunk. Wow, I think I actually understand his son now.
Water. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. This will clear my head. I know you've done a lot for me already, but there's something else I need. You've got to find Pepik. Whether he ran off or someone stole him, he's in trouble.
What does Pepik look like?
He's very dark, nearly black. He may not be as muscular as a regular worker, but he's quick.
Who could have taken him? We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
You're wrong. There's been a band of poachers wreaking havoc around these parts for a while now. I haven't managed to find their camp yet, but it can't be far. I'm sure they're the ones behind it.
So, who is this Pepik, anyway?
He's one of Lord Vonbergo's subjects. He's very kind, but can't be on his own, especially not in the woods.
Let me guess. Pepik is a horse?
What the hell did you think he was? My personal servant? Of course he's a horse! And not just any horse. Like I said, he's from Lord Vonbergo himself.
What are we going to do about it?
You'll have to track him down, because I'm useless in this state.
All right, I'll find him. I can't carry you all the way home on my back. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that sickly tree over there. All that's left is the cut rope. I'd start over there. There must be some tracks. Once you track him down, hop on him and ride over. He's very nice. I'm sure he'll let you. Just watch out for those thieves. If you were to take care of them as well, I surely wouldn't mind.
I'm on it. Rest up in the meantime.
Thanks, friend. And another thing. I had a hunting crossbow on the saddle. If you find that as well, keep it, for your trouble.
I wouldn't mind snagging that hunting crossbow, but dang, Vostatek needs to take better care of his stuff, and as well as animals. What kind of gamekeeper lets his horse get captured by a bunch of poachers?
Somebody
Ridiculous.
untied the
This is where I'm
horse
gonna end things
and
off
led
for
him
today,
along the
though.
path.
We ventured away from Troskowitz and helped the gamekeeper Voskowitz. It's our first honest job, but he sure is testing us with how many demands he's given. At first we were trash talking the son, but after a while I'm starting to understand why he treats his father the way he does. In part 6 we'll look for and confront those poachers, hopefully finding the horse, and bring Voskowitz back home where he's supposed to be. Hopefully then we can rest up our injuries so we're not staring at a red screen the whole time. If you're enjoying the content, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.